Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's coverage of the Full Throttle Sim Racing Victory Fuel Cup Series here from Darlington Raceway, presented by Full Throttle Television. My name is Bertie Hanna, and the booth with me tonight is Tony Solari. And tonight, Tony, we have a challenge for these drivers. The Lady in Black, the track too tough to tame, Darlington Raceway, to kick off the 2025 playoffs here at Full Throttle Sim Racing for the Victory Fuel Cup Series. Looking forward to a great race tonight. They're going to be racing into the darkness, and boy, is it going to be tough out there tonight. They're going to be slipping and sliding around early, but this track's going to go through a transition, so looking forward to it. We'll see what you have in store here tonight.
Yeah, yep, the Lady in Black back to old Darlington. I know we had this Wednesday in the Truck Series. Tough track, very hard to tame, like they say. And yeah, you're going to have a blinding sun, and then at an ever-changing track into the night. So it's going to throw some challenges, and especially with the next-gen car, it's just par for the course here tonight.
Yeah, these drivers are going to be challenged. Yeah, these drivers are going to be challenged in many ways tonight. Not only is this a tough track, it is a tire eater. That is one thing. They'll have to manage your tires. But also, this is a long race. This is a very long race. 184 laps here tonight at Darlington Raceway. Stage at lap 80. Even the stage is a long way here tonight at Darlington Raceway. So we're looking forward to seeing what these guys can do, see how these guys can conquer the track too tough to tame. Looking at a race analysis here tonight real quick. Again, this is an egg-shaped oval. Darlington Raceway, a tough track, very different from one end to the other, as you can see, and that in itself makes this track a tough one. The turns 1 and 2, pretty easy to navigate, but can get kind of slick and hard to control through the middle of the turns 1 and 2. And in 3 and 4, it tightens up, and it can be a real challenge, especially coming off the corner in this next-gen car.
Yeah, well, both corners, I mean, it looks like the track is super wide, and we said this even last year, but it's not. And, the drivers actually use a lot of the track, especially going in 1 and 2. They're going to enter low. They're going to get up high on the bank by the wall, and then they're going to try to dive down. And they do kind of the same thing in 3 and 4, too. So you're not going to see a whole lot of too-wide action. Lap traffic is going to be a big deal tonight. There's a lot could go wrong, a lot could go right, though, hopefully, for 1 or 2 of these drivers tonight.
Yeah, and speaking of going right and going wrong, again, this is the start of the playoffs for these drivers, and that's we'll look at our playoff standings here real quick for the Victory Fuel Cup Series as we're coming in. Actually, let me change this graphic for you right quick. Here we go. That's the wrong button. There we go. I think we got it now. For the playoffs, these 16 drivers are going to be fighting for a chance at a championship here at the end of this 10-race stretch. Nick Alford comes in with a slight lead over Jamie Knopf. As we reset the points, there's no season points, but this is the playoffs. These are guys coming in, and some of these guys looking to shine here towards the back. If somebody can grab a win tonight, that puts their mind at ease for the next 2 races for this first round.
Yeah, definitely. With the elimination style races, if this is a track that you're good at, you're definitely kind of circling this one. And if you can get a win, you're going to be moving on to the next round. So you're definitely going to see a few guys really try to make that win if they can get, if they can tame this tough track.
One guy we're not going to see tonight, unfortunately, is that 19 of Richie Coy. He is 4th seed right now in the playoffs, and he's going to drop and going to have to perform after this race. Unfortunately, he had a penalty from last week. He's going to be sitting out tonight and then have to rebound from that. So actually kind of looking forward to seeing what he can do there. He feels pretty confident he can get through to the next round regardless, but it's going to be an uphill battle for him as well. And even those guys back there on the bubble are looking at that and thinking they need to perform. Some of these guys may be looking for a steady race tonight. Some of them looking to shine, to outshine the field and hopefully pop their way up into the top 12 before this is over.
Well, Richie's still coming in with a 20-point lead over our, last guy right now, Alan Duranco and Wayne Grassi and Alexander Hodge. So he does got a little bit of a point advantage. I mean, unfortunately, it's probably going to get eclipsed tonight, but it's not going to put him totally in the hole. So, he'll be back next week and raring to go. But yeah, I don't know. We got Nick Alford, Jamie Knopf still in the top seeds. I kind of feel like there's going to be a lot of duking between them the rest of this playoff.
And a real quick look at the schedule for Season C. Again, no points added so far. Everybody comes in with a clean slate for the C season. Got Darlington, Gateway, and Bristol for the first round in the playoffs. So a lot of fun tracks coming up. Looking forward to that. And, of course, Bristol with the playoff. You know, you talk about the wild card races. This I would kind of put as a wild card race. This race is so long. This track is so unique. We've seen a lot of first-time or new winners or unexpected winners here. We could definitely see that again here tonight. But from what I hear, qualifying is complete. We're going to throw it over to our starting lineup tonight for the Darlington Southern 250 for the Victory Fuel Cup Series here on Full Throttle Television.
Got a bunch of new names, too, to call tonight. Got a lot of new drivers in for Season C.
Starting on the front row, back after a hiatus, the 15 of Jacob Quill will start from P1. Jamie Knopf, one of our playoff drivers, will start in second spot in the number 48. Tay McDonald, another newcomer, starting P3 beside Ray Lane in that number 41, looking strong again tonight. Starting P5 is going to be Jeremy Sumter. Beside him is going to be the 33, that is Ben Tracy. Travis Gilbert will start from the 7th position in the number 86, starting beside the 87 of Chris Harrison. Starting P9, the number 90, that is Jeremy Burns. And starting 10th spot, number 34, Ruger Toyota of Brandon Fetter Place.
Starting 11th, we have Alex Murphy in the car number 35. Then we have Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. In the car number 3 in the 12th spot. Daniel Simmons in the 06 in the 13th spot. Lane Allen in the 08 in the 14th spot. Kevin Ruff in the 15th spot, car number 99. TJ Bartel, 16th spot, car number 28. John Connor in the car 18, 17th spot. EJ Luna in the 81 in the 18th spot. Then we have Nick Elford in the car 98 in the 19th spot. JC Evans, car 20th spot in the 09. Then we have Kermit Henn, Alexander Hodge, Ray Gill, Zach Cooper, Brian Dixon, Tommy Carroll Jr., Cameron Elberson, Martin Garreau, Brian Messer, Jeff Chandler, William Lark, Alan Duranco, Wayne Grossi, Michael Blackner, and then Robert Fitzpatrick Sr. 35 cars, pretty good field, long race. Don't even ask me who's going to win this one because I couldn't tell you.
All right, Tony, we're going to throw it to you. Who's your pick tonight?
Lane Allen. Lane loves this place, and I know he's back. He had a pretty good run in some officials the other night, so he's won this before. I'm going to go with Lane.
I'm going to go with one of the old dogs here in the league. I'm going to go with Jamie Knopf, starting on the front row, strong here tonight, looking to kick off his playoffs strong. Let's see if he can get it done in the number 48. Pace car is off, though. We're getting ready to get started. Beautiful sunset here at Darlington Raceway. We're going to get this underway here. 35 cars to take the green flag in the restart zone. Green flag is out, and we're racing off into turn 1 here at Darlington.
Waiting to see everybody single file out, not getting into that turn 1, because too wide in any of these corners are a little sketchy, a little hairy for some of these guys. And cold tires on top of it.
2x2 for second. Leader kind of jumps out, still racing side by side. Second, Tay McDonald, Jamie Knopf side by side. We saw these guys did not get too far here in the truck race. So far, so good for the Cup race as they're side by side through 3 and 4.
Yeah, I'm looking at Jacob Quill, man. He got a great run out there. He's got a really good lead over second place right now. So he's been able to kind of already pace the field already with only a lap. He's almost got a second gap over second right now.
Ben Tracy and Ray Lane side by side coming off 2. That gets tight. Tracy gets the position. Ray Lane falls back in line here as everybody kind of gets single file here for the first couple laps.
Yeah, they definitely sorted it out pretty quick there, and that might have been one of the reasons why Jacob kind of was able to kind of pull away from the rest of the field there. Again, you can go too wide here, but it does. It gets a little sketchy. Like I say, the track looks like it's super wide, but the racing groove is not. It's very, very tight. I'd almost say it's tighter than Martinsville in some spots.
That turn 2, that tricky turn 2, man, that's going to be the trouble spot I feel tonight. These guys try to get out that corner without getting into each other or the wall themselves. Back here, side by side, Ray Gill trying to work his way up through, but beside Kermit Henning there.
Yeah, turn 1 and 2 almost has it's almost kind of a double apex, but it's a very high-speed double apex as well. So again, it's a little tricky. That's one of the reasons why it's too tough to tame here.
John Connor off the pace in the 18 there already. I think he might just be letting people by here. But, yeah, I mean, this is a tough track. And, again, 184 laps, a long race here. You definitely do not want to take yourself out of contention early. So it's better just sometimes just to kind of let that go and fall back in, because we do have plenty of pit stops and plenty of racing to go here.
Yeah, we had a little battle there between the 34 and the front 35. Brandon Fairplace gets by Alex Murphy, though. Now he's Alex Murphy's under fire by the 3.
Ooh, Murphy all over the back bumper of the Fetter Place machine, the number 34 there. They make it work, but you're right. Fitzpatrick Jr. underneath the 35 of Murphy. Murphy, our winner from Sonoma, had a really good qualifying run here tonight, starting in ninth in the top 10 there. So he's trying to hang on to his track position.
Yeah, for sure. But, this is one of those tracks that I've always learned, and I've never been good here. I don't like this track even remotely. But you want to race the track. You really don't want to race other drivers. If you get an opportunity to make a pass, that's when you try and do it. Hopefully you can get it done on the straightaways. But yeah, you just want to race the track and stay off that wall. Although I've already seen a few guys tap it.
Yeah, we got somebody off pace there. Chris Harrison in the 87 off pace off turn 4. He's low on the track.
Yeah, I have to go back and kind of see what actually happened to him there.
But yeah,
he's still low on the track. Yeah. Oh, he tapped the wall coming. He got actually a little loose and kind of got a little help from Nick Alford there. Nick really didn't have any place to go, but coming on a 4. Yeah, it's what we've talked about with this car too. It's hard to say once you get that pendulum effect going, the car gets loose and then it swings to the right away, and that's kind of what happened to him. Unfortunately, Nick got a little front nose damage out of that. Hopefully, it's not going to hurt him too much. He looked like he was trying to run through the field though, trying to get back up there. He did not have a great cue, so definitely wants to get up there.
We had a couple guys start from the rear too, and have to come from the back of the. Actually, Harrison hits pit lane there, so I don't know if his night's over, but it's definitely hindered at this point. But yeah, we had a couple guys start from the rear, either by penalties or just late to the race here tonight. They're going to be coming from the back there.
Yeah, well, Jeff Chandler started 31st, started 30th. He's in 31st spot right now. We know he's in the playoffs. He usually does start from the back. I'm just trying to look at some of the other guys. William Lark, he's kind of last end of the playoffs. He started 31st, up to 27th right now. Alan Duranco as well started 32nd, moved his way up to 26th. So there's a lot of guys that want to kind of make it to round 2, and this might not be their best opening track, and they're just trying to make the best of it.
Meanwhile, up front, still all Jacob Quill and the number 15 continue to lead here. Jamie Knopf about 1 second back in the 48 there, just riding in place, having a good night so far. And then Tay McDonald in third. Only 11 laps into a race, 184 lap race. So again, racing a lap 80 for the stage for those keeping up there at home. So we'll see what these guys decide to pit and what they decide to do here.
Yeah, I was kind of watching, monitoring some of the time, and Jamie was able to kind of close in at Jacob. He got it down to about 0.6 away. I don't know what happened, though. Jacob's just got a piece under him right now, because he was able to bring that back up to almost a second right now. And he's not looking in the rearview mirror at all. He's just kind of out the front windshield, and he's got plenty of clean air right now, which we know clean air is king with this car. So he's over a second gap over second right now. But does anybody have anything for Jacob right now?
Well, looking at our chat right now, we got Dustin Franklin out there cheering on EJ Luna, and the number 81 currently sitting in 14th spot. He said, "Go EJ, go!" And his best advice is to don't wreck it. I think that's good advice.
It's easier said than done around here. I ain't gonna lie, but it's definitely good advice. Keep it off the wall and just try to keep it straight. Really, like I say, race the track. Don't race the competitors. This track really, out of every track, and I mean road courses, everything. To me, this is one of the toughest tracks on the circuit. I guess I just see Mom's in here. Yep, Richie's not running tonight, so you have nobody to root for. You can root for Lane or Michael Blackner. Those are teammates of ours.
Go, Richie, go.
Or you could just join Dad on the couch and fall asleep. I mean, whatever. But we're happy you're out there watching.
Right on board 34. Fetter plays currently in 9th spot. Ahead of him is one of our bigger movers tonight so far. Daniel Simmons up 5 spots from where he started up to 8th position. Having a good run so far. His teammates up there in 2nd, so looking to get up there. And his other teammates in 4th, so a really good run so far for the Tracy Motorsports guys.
Yeah, Daniel, as I'm kind of going through the field here, Daniel looks like he's probably one of the biggest movers and shakers right now. Because, like you say, up 5. We got a couple guys that are in that 5 range, but quick math, I don't see really anybody else.
We got a car around on the front stretch. Zach Cooper on the apron sideways. He gets it turned around and gets it going again. No caution so far, but something happened to him off turn 4.
Wow, no caution either. Yeah, he got just a little low coming out of 4. Just trying to save it. He actually did save it. Didn't hit the wall. Burned up his tires, though. Wow.
Let's go back and look at our Best One Tire and Auto Care instant replay. Coming off turn 4, just gets sideways, steps out of it, and then it goes on that apron part coming off the corner, and it's just it's hard to save. And then it tries to turn back to the right and just locks it down to keep it from coming back up in traffic. So,
he's lost the lap, but no damage. He was able to kind of keep that thing off the wall and straight. Again, the tires are probably pretty hurt, but good save on his end. And Christopher Harrison, he is still in the pits. I don't know if he's just getting damage repaired. He may have actually gotten a meatball, which does mean required repairs. So maybe just getting all patched up, but still in the pits as of now. I had to go back out front too. Jacob Quill has extended that lead to 1.5 seconds over Jamie Knopp. So Jacob he is on rails right now. Just pulling away. And then Jamie's teammate, Ben Tracy's actually worked his way up into 3rd now, too. And it almost looks like he's kind of on the heels of his teammate, Jamie Knopp. Or no, I'm sorry. He's still a bit of a ways, but.
Yeah, Tay McDonald was in 3rd, falls to 4th, and now under pressure from Jeremy Sumter as well. We'll see. It looks like Tay might be falling off just a little bit here.
Well, I'm rewinding. It looks like he got a little loose coming out of 2. And, he just got a little loose. He went low on the back straight.
Here comes Jeremy underneath. Tight racing more. I hold my breath every time they're side by side off 4 because I know how easy it can get out from under you there. Still side by side as they race off into 1. Oh, that's going to be tight.
That is tight. Wow.
But Jeremy gets the move done. Here comes Tay back on the inside. He's not willing to give it up that easy. It's hard racing early on here at Darlington. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if I'd be racing that hard or this early, but Tay definitely wants that spot back. But he's got to be careful too. Like I say, he got a little looked like he got a little tight coming out of the exit of 2, and that's where Ben Tracy was able to capitalize on him. Here's why I say that, because the racing side by side there, all that's done is brought those guys behind you right back to the back bumper as Tay gets loose, I think, off turn 2, or is he letting the 41 go? Not really sure, but it's just brought him, he would have had a few laps to catch his breath, but now it's brought him all back together here as 34 Fetter Place looking for that spot as well, following the 41 by.
Yeah, looks like Daniel Simmons trying to make a move now, too. I got to be careful with Tay, though, because, like I say, it looks like he's been having quite a bit of trouble coming out of 2.
Better place looking on the inside of Ray Lane in the 41, trying to get that 5th position, and will do so.
Yeah, Brandon was able to really kind of capitalize on the whole situation because he was right behind Ray there for a minute, and he's got some decent momentum. I mean, we're almost 25 laps into this too, so tire wear is definitely probably starting to show his head. And I'm assuming too, if we do stay green, we are going to be seeing pit stops within, before the stage actually happens. So I don't know if you're going to split it. I'm figuring you're going to try and make it happen around lap 40. So that's where I'm assuming some of these guys are going to have to, where we're going to start seeing some pit stops. Man, back out front, Jacob Quill up to 2-second lead over Jamie Knopf, and Jamie's got about a 1.2-second lead over his teammate Ben Tracy right now. But man, Tracy Motorsports is looking pretty hot right now. But man, Jacob Quill right now, just like I say, he's on rails, just motoring.
Yep, we'll see if he keeps his tires under him. Right now, looking really good though. Up front in the 15, 2.2 seconds over Jamie Knopf. He gets the wall off turn 2 there. You don't want to do that as the leader.
Yeah, I did. I kind of saw him get up a little close to that wall there. Ooh, another wall tap right now. He's riding the wall.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's going to help you all that often. Although, Darlington is notorious for that stripe. Again, a little wall tap in the middle of 2 and 3, or 1 and 2. Sorry.
At the middle of 2 and 3 would be the backstretch.
Well,
backstretch, wouldn't
it? I know I've hit the wall there.
Yeah. No. You can do that for sure. All right, so still he extended out just a little bit, but you're right. You got to take care of the car. Again, this being a long race, this is why I talked about some of the guys have been here a while. Got a little experience in iRacing. Those are the guys that are probably going to shine here because you have to take care of the tire.
Yeah, I'm watching him too. He definitely's got a little front nose damage or a little right front damage here.
Cameron Albertson on the pit in the pits right now. He hits a wall again off turn 4. It looks like the handling might be going away a little bit on this number 15. We'll keep an eye on that.
Well, the sad thing is, though, he's still gaining speed over second place. I mean, he's actually extended all those wall taps. He's still extended his lead to 2.8 seconds.
Well, he's loose off 2 there, too. So we'll see. We'll see if that affects him. Jamie Knopf, you're right. He's still kind of stretching it out over Jamie Knopf. It's now over 3 seconds over the 48. But the 48, again, this being a long race, you still got a pit stop in the works here. Still a long way to go as these guys work this out. As they try to figure out this 80-lap stage here. We'll see when they decide to throw it down the pits.
Yeah, I see a lot of sparks coming out of Jacob Quill's car, too. So he's got that thing probably set pretty low. I see a lot of sparks on the right side of the car. And, he's not touching the wall. But, man, these guys got these cars kind of low like we saw last week at Daytona.
Watching Alex Murphy getting passed right now by Kevin Ruff. Got passed by Bob Fitzpatrick as well. Both those guys get by. Bob's one to kind of keep your eye on as well. You know how he loves to save tires, and he shows up into these races. I wouldn't be surprised to see he's a factor here in this race.
Well, we got a few guys like that within this league where they kind of lay back a little bit. One of the guys I'm looking at is Jeff Chandler right now. He's up 7 spots, up to 23rd right now. He's one of those kind of sleepers. He's maybe not might be in it for the stage points, but he always seems to show up towards the end of these races, at least top 5, top 10 finishes. So TJ Bartel as well. Although TJ's kind of holding in that spot where he started from. So Lane Allen as well. He's a tire saver. We got a lot of guys that might start creeping back into the picture at the end of this. And we got a long way to go still. I mean, we're barely a sixth of the way through this. Man, Jacob Will, though, even with all that bumping, he's up to 4-second lead over second place right now. So, usually when I hit the wall, I go slow. So I don't get it.
Jamie McDonald having all kind of internet issues right now, right in front of the 06 of Daniel Simmons. He's flashing all over the place right now. That's got to be distracting for the 06.
Well, yeah, especially in some of these corners, too, because you don't know exactly where he is and where he's going to pop back up at. But, yeah, I clicked on him, and he wasn't even on track. So, yeah, definitely having some issues.
Daniel Simmons able to get by now. Jeremy Burns is the next one up, the 90 car. But, yeah, it's definitely something going on there with the internet of the McDonald machine.
Yeah, I'm kind of blasting through the field too, just to see everybody else.
I wonder if he's on the McDonald internet, the Wi-Fi.
Maybe he's sitting in some Starbucks cafe sim racing.
Ben Tracy under fire right now from Jeremy Sumter, who's underneath him into turn one. He's going to take that position. Brandon Fetterplace right there behind him as well. Oh, wow. Issues with Sumter. Something happened in turn 1 and 2. I think he got loose right in front of the field, right in front of the 33 and the 34.
Wow. Ray Lane capitalized off of all that because he was able to get by everybody there.
Big loser there, except for the Jeremy Sumter machine, is Brandon Fetterplace, who lost some positions there as well. That big checkup going into turn 1 there.
Yeah, I got to go back and kind of watch exactly what happened though. But yeah, it looked like Jeremy Sumter got a little tight going into turn 1 there, and the tightness turned to looseness, and he had to check up a little bit, and yeah, nobody else was expecting that. And unfortunately, Ben Tracy's got a little front nose damage too, along with Brandon Fetterplace. Man, rough out there.
Trying to look for a replay for that. They're still racing side by side.
Unreal. And Jacob Quill is actually let cars a lap down right now.
All right, let's go back and see if we can see this best one time. I'll look here and replay in the turn 1. So Burns gets up the track, gets loose. 33 into him. 34 locks up trying to stay off of Ben there.
Yeah, it just happened so quick.
Boom, boom, boom. And 34 almost wrecks there and hangs onto it, but his tires are not going to be happy with that. Neither is his front end right there.
No, and it's again, it happened so quickly, and Brandon was on kind of the attack mode, wasn't expecting that checkup, and it's always hard as a driver. You're getting ready to make a pass, and then something happens in front of you, and you don't want to lose all that momentum that you've been building up, and you had that mindset that you want to make that pass, and then it's like, oh, now I got to check up, and next thing you know, you're in it.
Hey, McDonald with some major internet issues. He's finally going to come to pit road. He's getting run over, been in the wall, falling back. That's pretty much going to be a detriment to his night there with that all that flashing going on. So he drops back here. Some serious racing right here, though. As Ben Tracy's starting to fall back now. I guess with that, maybe some of that damage, he's starting to fall back, and these guys are all over each other here. The 99 of Gavin Ruff kind of pushing the 3 of Bob Fitzpatrick into the corner there.
Yeah, and they're all in a hot, heavy mix of lap traffic because while all this is happening, our leader Jacob Quill, who's got almost he's at 4.7 seconds over second place. He's been putting cars lap down like 1 to 2 cars every lap right now. Martin Gros is going to be his next victim. Actually, no, he already got by Martin Gros, which was our last week's race winner.
Ben Tracy really struggling right now. 3 wide down the backstretch. Nick Alford, I believe, was oh my goodness, we're so close.
Yeah, that's such a pack of cars right now. Wow. Nick's trying to get by Lane Allen. Alex Murphy's there, and then we know Ben Tracy's a little off pace right now, so they're all kind of stacked up behind him. Just trying to methodically, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but just trying to get through this field in this tough, narrow track. Just trying to make those passes as safe as possible. There goes Nick under Ben right now.
And as quick as possible, because you want to get these passes done and go, got a slow car off turn 4 there. Fitzpatrick Jr.
Yeah.
Some issues off turn 4. Oh, he's in the wall again in 1.
He also had some front nose damage. Yeah, I noticed him when they were coming around. He got in the back of Brandon Fetterplace there coming out of 4.
Oh my goodness.
That's where that nose damage
stacked up in the 3. Look at this pack here.
I had to go back to look at the Fitzpatrick deal, but man, wow. Yeah, there's a gaggle of cars. And what's wild is most of these guys, they're all battling for position right now. Even got EJ Luna in that pack now. He kind of caught up with these guys as well. So, yeah, there's a good gaggle of, 6 cars?
Yeah, there's Travis Gilbert trying to make a move on the Lane Allen machine. It's a tough move on the outside there. I think he got the wall a little bit off turn 2.
What's wild, too, is we're at lap 44, and nobody's pitted yet. I'm assuming somebody's going to be.
Well, it's almost like these guys don't want to make a green flag stop.
Yeah, well, I don't discard that theory at all, and yeah, I'd probably be reluctant myself. But
well, the way they're racing, I'm not sure they're going to have to.
Right.
But so far so good. So far so good here.
They're going to need gas at some point, though, because I know that. Yeah, I don't know what the exact fuel mileage is, but they ain't going to make 80. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, we made sure of that. I think we had 70 before, and somebody made it 70. So,
right,
you're not going to stretch an 80.
The 81, the 12 really loose on the corner, just kind of letting the lap traffic go by. Had a little contact with EJ Luna and Lane Allen there.
We got some guys pitting now. Bob Fitzpatrick Jr. has been in the pits. Now here comes Ray Lane to pit road. This is going to start the cycle of pit stops for our leaders.
Yeah, they must be listening to the broadcast because, yeah, I mean, I don't know. With the way the stage is, yeah, I would say, you probably would want to maybe split the stage a little bit.
But you don't want to get caught
with
a caution coming out either.
That's true. But, man, Jacob Quill right now, 7-second lead over second place. Jamie Knopf and Daniel Sims worked his way up to third. And Daniel, he's still got about a second and a half off his teammate, but he's I believe he's running a little bit quicker than Jamie right now.
J.C. Evans hits pit road as well. Lap 47, working the first stage here, which is 80 laps as the sun sets here at Darlington Raceway. And the lights pop on. These cars starting to flicker under the lights. We're getting towards pit stops here in the first stage. 184 laps your total here tonight, Darlington. We're looking forward to a great race so far tonight.
Well, there's been some wild stuff going on, but yeah, they've been managing to keep it clean and green right now. So that's always it's a good thing. Man, just a lot of. A lot of action happening right now, and yeah, pit stops. But I can tell you right now, I'm sure most of the drivers are happy that the sun is not in their eyes anymore, because I know that was an issue in the truck race as well. There's that certain point on the track where you really can't see too much in front of you. That sun gets blinding, and I know like even in yesterday's race, the real drivers they gotta contend with that as well.
So I can see clearly now the sun is down.
I believe so.
I'm not sure how that's how the lyrics go for that song, but
do we? Maybe you could show a fancy sky shot. Sometimes iRacing does get those skies looking pretty good. I was watching the actual real broadcast yesterday. They showed a couple of long shots with the horizon and whatnot, and it was pretty out there. But
pretty.
Yeah. Pretty. I mean, it's a nice view. I don't know if it's a great view though when you're driving the car.
Listen, I've sit in those turn 1 grandstands down in Darlington as the sun goes down. I can tell you the sun does get in your eyes, but it is a nice, very nice sunset sitting right there. You can see the sun go down off of turn 3 and 4. So none of these guys looking at the sunset tonight though, as everybody continues to race on. Kevin Ruff on pit road, the 99. We're starting to see the guys trickle in. Travis Gilbert hits pit road from 11th spot.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start monitoring pit road here, see who else is coming in and out of there, because, yeah, it's definitely time. We've already had a few takers. Takers and shakers.
Sumter had that issue. After that issue in turn 1 and 2, I think he hit the wall there off turn 2 a little bit, but so far he's riding in 4th spot right now, kind of stabilized. Ooh, heard tire spin there. Brandon Fetterplace racing Lane Allen. TJ Bartell right there in the mix as well.
Looks like Kevin Ruff is on exit right now. Who else was
Tracy's
that?
on pit road.
Came out. Alex Murphy is on exit. Yeah, Tracy's coming in.
We'll see when our leaders decide to go. And right now it's going to be tough, too, as the leaders, as these guys come by you with fresh tires. You just see the 41 get around the 48 there on those fresh tires.
Yeah, it's always the tough thing too. If you're out there on old tires, you not only you got to watch what's going on in front of you, but you got to be careful with these guys coming up behind you with the quicker, fresher tires. It makes things a little extra sketchy. The only person I probably wouldn't be too worried about is Jacob Quill, because honestly, he is still pulling out a lead over Jamie Knopf right now. He's got a 9-second lead over second.
EJ Luna almost contact with Lane Allen coming to pit road there, trying to get it slowed down. Lane was really close to hitting him right out there in the back, but they avoid calamity here. Kermit Henney on pit road as well, 91. EJ Luna, like I said, here comes Jamie Knopf on pit road with Daniel Simmons, his teammate. Racing off into pit road too.
Yeah, we got a few guys. We got 5 guys on pit road right now. Getting some gas, getting some tires.
Getting some burgers.
Another guy pulling in now. Who's coming in now? Let's see. It's a yellow and black car, Soft Point car. Is that the number 4, maybe? Oh, and we have a yellow.
Oh.
And that was the 4 car, Tommy Carroll Jr.
Martin Guerrero with issues on the front stretch. He's going to bring out caution number 1 here tonight, and he's going to really mix things up.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of guys that probably did not want to pit. I mean, some of these guys that just did pit, though, they can probably get the waiver around, so it might not hurt them too bad. But
see what happened here with the 50 of Guerrero. Coming off turn 4. Oh, contact with a car that was coming a little bit quicker there. White and yellow car. I have to see who that was, but Mark Guerrero goes around off of turn 4 from contact.
That was 41 of Ray Lane.
41 of Ray Lane. It looks like the 50 comes down. He wasn't expecting it, and turns the 50 around on the front stretch.
Yeah. Martin, though, he got a little bit of front nose wall tap, but very light, so probably did not hurt his car too bad.
All right, well, that's going to open pit road for all the guys who've stayed out, which includes your leader, Quills, Jeremy Sumter, Nick Alford, Alex Murphy, Lane Allen, Brendan Fetterplace, TJ Bartell, Ray Lane, Alan Duranco, and Jeff Chandler all on pit road, as well as Wayne Grassi.
Man, and I'm looking too. We only have 11 cars on the lead lap right now. I mean, granted, there has been pit stops, so some of these cars are probably going to get their wave around. I believe William Lark will be getting the lucky dog, but Jacob Kuhl with a 12-second lead over. He had 12 seconds over second place. I mean, granted, Jamie Knopf and some of the guys did pit. He probably did not want to see that caution happening, but I'm sure a lot of the other guys definitely wanted to see that. And somebody like Nick Alford, who's up 16 spots from his 19th starting space up in the 3rd, we'll see what he can do now that he's finally got a little bit of track position.
He's actually going to come out second, too. He gained another spot on pit road, so up to second spot for Nick Alford. Yeah, up 17 positions from where he started. Pretty impressive. But you're right. Some of these guys are going to take advantage of this, though, and get the wave around. They will be back on the lead lap.
It looks like we got a huge slew of guys that are too many for me to even count. But I'm counting at least over 10 drivers, so which is good.
Everybody gets around there off turn 2. I'm sure this is probably going to be extended so those guys can get back around.
And I mean, and for this to happen too, the way it did, yeah, they're not going to be on the same tire strategy on some of these guys up front that didn't pit, but we're getting a stage here in another 20-something laps, so it's really not going to be too bad for them.
Well, the thing too is we got about a 20-lap shootout to the end here. It's going to be pretty interesting to see on a short run here how these guys race. How important is these stage points? Does it change your mindset?
Well, with some drivers, it's going to change their mindset, and they're going to try and slice and dice and try and get what they can get out of it too. Especially with stage points being a little valuable, especially if you're fighting for that next round of playoffs. They're just going to have to just remember that you got to finish if you want to get the maximum amount of points.
To finish first, you must first finish.
Yeah. Well, to finish it all, you gotta take care of that car. So, and there still is. I mean, yeah, we're not even a third of the way through this. We're almost at a third, but not quite there yet.
Look at this long line of wave around cars on the inside. It's going to be a long single file line for all these guys that got the wave around, starting behind the lap cars. And you got a few guys double file up there. Other than that, you got a long snake of cars there.
Yes, iRacing does not allow you to go too wide if you take the wave around. So
It's not iRacing. It's a NASCAR rule.
Well, yeah, but iRacing, NASCAR rule, it's all the same to me as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, these guys got to remember though, they got to stay in line.
Pace car is off. We're going to get a restart here. Your leader starting on the outside lane. Jacob Quill beside Nick Alford as they come to the restart zone. Green flag is out for racing again.
Jacob got a great run out there. They will get that, maintain that clean air out front.
Nick Alford goes in the second. Alex Murphy in third. Everybody kind of gets single file through the top 10 or so. A little racing back here for about 7th. Ray Gill on the outside of Alan Duranco. Gill's going to get that position. Duranco under fire from Jeremy Sumter.
Yeah, all those guys that were single file, they went double file for a little while to go back to go single file. Just to try to maybe get 1 or 2 spots there.
Couple lap cars between the next group of lead lap cars as these guys are racing here. It's Alan Duranco underneath of, is that Ray Gill? There's Feder Place and behind him. Oh, we got Ben Tracy with an issue.
Fine Ben there. Ooh. Yeah, he's back in pit road. He is unfortunately a lap down right now too. Right now, Kevin Ruff is our car that would be the lucky dog, and he's in 17th. So we only got 16 cars on the lead lap right now.
It's going to be quite the race for the lucky dog though, because right there with him, also racing for the lucky dog. So was Wayne Grossi, Travis Gilbert, all those guys.
Yeah, and they're all somewhat in the relative fighting positions for each other. So they have to try and do what they can do there. You definitely want to try to get back to the lead lap, but I don't know. It's you might be able to take another wave around. Maybe hope for another caution too.
We got 3 wide back here. In front of Jeremy Burns. Tay McDonald trying to rebound after his internet issues.
Yeah, they got a pretty good car coming down the front straightaway right now. They do single file getting into 1. Well, for a minute there.
William Lark looking on. Try to get a position here. Yeah, they kind of strung out now, though, so maybe they'll be in good shape. Although now with the battle is on, Jamie Knopf underneath Brandon Feder Place for 10th spot. The final position, actually, he's not. That's a lap car. But he's chasing Brandon Feder Place for that 10th and final spot in points for the playoff for the stage.
Yep. Yeah, he's definitely trying to get to him. Unfortunately, though, Brandon is
3 seconds up the road.
Right, yeah. I'm looking for Brandon. Yeah, he's way up there. So, yeah, Jamie definitely's got his work cut out for him. I mean, but we know Jamie's got a pretty quick car, so he might be able to get there. The one news I'm looking at, Nick Alford, he is hunting down our leader. He's got that down to 0.3 of a second right now. And even Alex Murphy is only within a second off the leader as well. So, yeah, Jacob's looks like he might have a little company here in a bit.
Well, we're getting down to it. 57 or 67. Or I can't read.
Fortunately, I'm watching Nick, and he as usual is having a little bit of connection issues as well. But he's definitely on the hunt right now. He's hunting Quill.
Is it like hunting quail?
I was kind of going for that kind of, is that a pun? I was kind of going for that in a way,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
He's hunting quail.
He's quill hunting.
He's quill hunting for sure. That's right. Didn't gain too much on him that last lap, though. I'm looking at him. He ran a 29.5, and Jacob ran also a 29.5. So Nick actually ran just a thousandth, couple thousandths slower.
Look, it's found his way up in the fourth spot. The newly numbered Lane Allen machine.
Yep, he's got the same standard number. He's back. I kind of like to think I talked him into it to come back, and it's good to see Lane back out there. But I'm looking at the guy behind him, too. Started 30th, up 25 spots, Jeff Chandler. He's got a nice top 5 right now. You know, these are two guys we talked about earlier, too, that, you know, they know what they're doing out here, and they're going to show up towards the end. And, yeah, they're there.
And for Chandler, that's some good stage points. Oh, TJ in the wall there.
Yeah. TJ's right behind Jeff.
But yeah, good stage points to kind of start the race, but they can hang on here. TJ's way up the track there.
Well, they're all in the same tire strategy as the leader now too. So yeah, they should have a little bit of benefit over some of the guys that did pit earlier. So and we know, like I say, we know Lane likes this track. He's pretty good here. He's won here. Jeff as well. You know, so they're doing what they need to be doing right now.
It's close between the 99 and TJ there. Kevin Ruff, he is the lucky dog right now, if he can hang on to it. Right there behind TJ Bartell. TJ running 8th and Kevin in 17th, 1 lap down right now.
Got to be careful, too, especially with 9 laps to go. You do not want to hit the wall. You want to make sure you're going to get that lucky dog. You got to hold that spot, but you got to make sure you got to keep it clean once that caution does come out. And Kevin's rubbing the wall as I'm saying it.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's not listening to you at all there.
No. Yeah, that's definitely, you got to protect that lucky dog spot, too, in more ways than one. Not only on position, but you got to be able to keep the thing clean and straight.
Quill's pulled out a little bit of a lead here on Alfred right now. At 1 point,
I thought it was going to be,
seconds.
yeah. I thought it was going to be close, but no, he put the afterburner on, and yeah, Nick lost his shot, so to say. Definitely putting on a clinic for some of these guys tonight. I mean, definitely got a quick car. He's looking pretty sharp. I mean, with the exception of some of them wall taps we saw early on. And I got to go back. I got to have to zoom in on him to see if he actually maybe got some of that front nose fixed up. Oh, yeah, it does look a lot nicer. So he was able to get some of that repaired. It obviously hasn't slowed him down, though.
Which is the complete opposite. We see Alan Duranco knocked the wall down in turn 1 and 2 there. Oh, and hits it again off turn 2.
Yeah, it just happened to be kind of rolling through that top 10 here, and yeah, I happened to catch that. I mean, you know, even last week I was telling Richie, you know, because Richie loves when I hit the wall that, you know, hey, this is Darlington, and you know, people are going to hit the wall, especially me, and, you know, I did not disappoint. And, you know, it's a tough track for that. They call it the Darlington stripe for a reason. It's not the lucky stripe, that's for sure.
John Connor in the pit road. Looks like he's calling it a night.
That's usually how my races go here. I'll put in about 20, 30 laps, and then I'll just get sick of it. And it's like, why am I here? And then I'll just park. But yeah, these guys are sticking it out for sure. Again, some of these guys really love this track, and I scratch my head and wonder why. But I don't know. I guess there is some fun to be had out here. I haven't quite found it yet.
On board with the 15 at Quill. As we're coming to about 3 to go here in the stage.
2-second lead over Nick Alford right now. Just, man, he's got something under that car right now.
Lane Allen got passed by Jeff Chandler. Jeff got by Lane for 4th spot, so that's Chandler up to 4th, Lane Allen back to 5th, and right on board with Sumter as he's chasing both those guys down.
And Jeremy's looking pretty good. Another one of our new guys tonight, trying to make something out of his run tonight. Jacob just he put 6/10 on second place since the last time we talked. Just impressive tonight. Very impressive.
Going back to what I was talking about, we had a lot of guys last night. We had one of the guys after the Cup race in NASCAR the other night talking about how his performance was hampered by a hole in the rocker panel on his car. If you compare that to the way these guys are bouncing off the wall here tonight in iRacing, it's a completely different beast just because, we've seen these guys hit the wall I don't know how many times and just kind of carry on like nothing happened.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty wild how that works. I know I hit the wall on the truck on Wednesday and it destroyed the truck. It was a pretty good hit, but we got a yellow. I believe that is our stage.
That is our stage caution. So winner of the stage tonight, Jacob Quill. Nick Alford finishes second. Alex Murphy third. He hangs on to a charging Jeff Chandler, who's in fourth. Lane Allen up to fifth. Jeremy Sumter hangs on to sixth. Alan Duranco in seventh. TJ Bartell eighth. Ray Gill in ninth. And Brendan Fetterplace hangs on for the 10th and final position in the stage.
Yeah, unfortunately, Daniel Simmons and both Jamie Knopp, Tracy Motorsports, both finish outside the top 10 for the stage. But hats off to Alex Murphy. Good stage points tonight. Again, he's kind of our road course, kind of a ringer kind of a guy out here. Did really well at Sonoma, won that race. That put him in the playoffs. And, he's been kind of showing up as of late. And a great third place stage points for him tonight.
Yeah, I think
it'll definitely help him.
Our lucky dog actually is going to go to Travis Gilbert, who was able to get around the 99 of rough. So looks like Gilbert's going to get the free pass.
Yes, you are correct. Which will put 17 cars on the lead lap right now. So not a large field. Again, Jacob's been putting on a blistering pace. I know the pit stops caught some guys out, but there still is a little bit of opportunity to maybe get some guys back on the lead lap. I think we are going to get a few guys. As far as my scoring block goes, it looks like we got a couple guys maybe taking a waiver on again.
Well, pits were only open for the lead lap cars the first time by, so we'll see if they pit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
Jacob Quill in the pits for a long time. He's going to actually lose the lead to Nick Alford, lose second. I believe he's going to lose a couple positions. Alex Murphy, Jeremy Sumter, Jeff Chandler all jumped the 18 or the 15 to Quill.
Yeah, Jacob's on the 5th spot right now, so he's going to have to get through traffic. He's definitely got a quick car for it. He's just going to have to exhume a little patience and work his way back through the field here. Is exhume the right word? I don't know. Maybe.
I think it means to. Doesn't that mean to uncover or dig up or something?
Well,
so he's going to have to uncover some patients or dig them up.
He's going to have to dig up that first place again. But we've seen.
So 80 laps are in the book here at Darlington. We've seen he's got a quick car. But with some of these other guys, they're able to kind of hang with him. Nick Alford was able to do a pretty good job of hanging with him there. Still a long way to go. Got to take care of the car. Maybe that's some damage repair he was doing there in pit road.
The car looked pretty clean. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but he's definitely behind the not the 8 ball, but he's definitely behind where he was. Again, he's got a quick car. We got really 100 laps to go, so plenty of time to get some stuff done.
Just looking in chat.
It's like Richie's drinking.
Nothing really to report. 2, 3, and 4. The Pacer is going to pull off this time by. We're going to get back racing here at Darlington Raceway. Where is he going to pull off?
Richie did extend the caution. I know the way the iRacing race control is, it's probably not a bad option, especially with wave rounds and just whatnot. So yeah, it looks like he did extend the caution. One extra lap.
Nick Alford, your leader, Alex Murphy on the front row. Alford actually opting to take the outside lane here on this restart. You got Sumter and Chandler in row 2, Quill and Duranko in row 3. So yeah, we'll see how this works out. Again, these restarts are really critical getting down into turn 1 to try to fight for position, but don't fight too hard. Don't find yourself in too much trouble. Got Bob Fitzpatrick on pit road here, Junior, for something.
Yeah, and he's already 2 laps down as well. So actually, and I'm looking too. We've got 24 cars on the lead lap. J.C. Evans right now set up for the lucky dog. So some guys did take wave around.
Yeah, so we do have a long inside row once again of wave round cars behind your lap down cars. So we'll see how that works out for those guys. As we enter 3 and 4, the pace car is going to pull off. We're going to go back racing here at Darlington Raceway. Your leader, Alfred, on the outside. Murphy on the inside. Chandler, Sumter, Quill, your top 5 as they come down to see the green flag into the restart zone. And green flag is out and we are racing.
We had a little bit of checkup in both inside and outside lane after the top 5 there. So I don't know, somebody was sleeping there, just didn't get a great restart. But man, Nick made that outside work. And honestly, I kind of feel like the outside is probably the preferred lane out here, just because you can get that run.
Chandler racing hard for second on the outside of Murphy into turn 3. He's going to take
got him cleared. All right. I'm kind of watching our previous race winner, Jacob Quill. He's working on Alex Murphy now as well. He's able to get by Jeremy Sumter.
Not able to get it done through 1 and 2. Ooh, Alex Murphy a little high off turn 2. Is going to hang on to it. Quill on his back bumper. Here comes Quill looking to the inside.
I made that dive down in there. Ooh, a little tight going up the track. Alex gives him a little space though. I mean, Jacob's got such a quick car. He just really probably just take it easy. Just kind of methodically just try to get by these guys. Using that methodical word again.
Well, that's better than, what's that other word?
I don't remember the word. It was so long ago.
That's the word you can't say.
Oh, well, if I can't say it, how am I supposed to tell it to you?
That's the thing. Yeah, Quill up to second. Doing good Quill hunting here up front.
Yeah, the hunted becomes the hunter. So, and he's looking pretty good now. He's right on the bumper of Jeff Chandler. Just kind of ready to pounce, so to say.
Alfred, your leader right now. Jeff Chandler second, Jacob Quill third. You got Murphy and Sumter fourth and fifth. The battle's going to be for second here. See if Quill can get around the 31 or how fast he can get around the 31 of Jeff Chandler. Ooh, Quill in the wall off turn 2 a little bit.
And just kind of hanging out there, holding that line. I know, Nick keeps bouncing out of, he's having some connection issue like normal. I don't know if Jeff's trying to maybe even pull a little bit of draft off him, but that draft kind of comes and goes. Still holding out there strong in front of Jacob. Again, Jacob, with the speed he's got, he just kind of bide his time a little bit. You don't have to lead by 12 seconds. All you got to do is lead by, 12 tenths of a second.
Quill working that high line through 3 and 4. Can't quite get there. He's going to look to the inside of the 31 going into turn 1. Just
you see the entry.
Let him have it there. Quill touches the wall a little bit through 1 and 2 there, but keeps his foot in it, keeps it going. And the wall off 2 as well.
All right. Well, he's up to second now. He's definitely looking for Nick there. Man, almost touched the wall there. He may have touched the wall there. He does like touching the wall, and I'm impressed that he just doesn't get the damage like some of these other cars we've seen. I mean, and not even seen, but experienced.
Alfred in the wall in front of him through 1 and 2 there in the middle 1 and 2. Well, I'm impressed, I guess. I'm very unimpressed, though, with iRacing, I guess, unfortunately. I just feel like that the damage from touching the wall should mean something. And it just seems like they've kind of nerfed that. I think going for the gamers out there wanting more arcade style experience, I guess, where you can bounce off the walls and keep going. I know these cars are a little durable and reliable, but it seems like that you can really get away with a lot here.
Well, and it's just to me, I think to bounce off that, it's the inconsistency factor too. Some guys will hit the wall and it won't affect them at all, and then some guys will hit the wall in a very similar manner, or even not, maybe even a little less, and it'll completely destroy the car.
Yeah, he's definitely not the only one. Nick Alfred in the wall again, turn 1 and 2 there, just touching the wall through the corner. So
he's staying out there, but not by much. Definitely Jacob has got the quicker car right now and is catching him. Nick definitely has an uphill battle, but as far as points go, I mean, with Jacob not really being in the playoffs, and Nick's still kind of going to be able to make or have some decent points tonight, even if he does finish second.
Hodge with issues. He's in pit road, actually. So Alexander Hodge not having the night he wants. But yeah, back up front, Nick Alford leading, Quill closing in, Chandler riding in third right here. And also Chandler's kind of hung in there as well, just kind of watching these guys fight.
Yeah, well, Jeff knows that, Jeff hasn't had a win this year, so he solely got on by points, and he's solely got on by points by doing what he's been doing now. And, just driving smart. Fortunately, throughout the season, he's got caught up a little bit, but, he's definitely a good driver. He's up there. He runs top 5s, top 10s most week. And, he knows what he needs to do at a certain point in the race. And right now, I'm sure if you say, hey, Jeff, you're going to finish third, he will take those points and move on to next week. But
unfortunately, with a playoff format, consistency probably will be able to get you to round 4. But I don't think it'll win you the championship when you get to Phoenix.
Well, very true. But, he's one of the guys we talk about week in, week out, can win at any time. And, how much would he love to be the winner at Phoenix?
Speaking of winning, Will to the lead. Yeah. The 18 makes that pass on Nick Alford pretty easy and through 1 and 2 there. Ooh, Nick really loose coming out of turn 2. Hits the wall pretty hard there. We'll see if that affects his car.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty there. I had to go through I'm going through the top 10 right now too, talking about playoff guys. Alan Duranko, he's in 6th right now, holding strong. But he's got Jimmy Canoffi and Daniel Simmons, who's actually made up a few spots. They're running 7th and 8th right now. Then you got Ray Lane in 9th, and Lane Allen's kind of falling back to 10th right now. But the Tracy Motorsports guys are starting to move back up through the field. And we've seen how Jamie was earlier on, and we know Daniel, they're probably running the same equipment. So I'm not going to go on a limb and say we're not going to see the two of them knocking into the top 5 relatively soon.
On board with the 06 of Simmons as he heads off into turn 1, chasing his teammate, the 48 of Jamie Knopf. Right in front of him, Alan Duranko into the wall in 1 and 2. A lot of Darlington stripes today.
That's right. Well, you can see Daniel right now. He's kind of laying back off his teammate. He's letting his teammate kind of lead the party here. And obviously, they're trying to get by Allen. And then Dan is probably going to file suit. But Allen's doing a great job tonight. But you can tell he's definitely not on pace like some of the leaders. Although here comes Daniel. I was just saying that. Man, I was wrong.
Yeah. 48 trying to make that pass on the 2 of Duranko coming off turn 4, wasn't able to make it happen. So he lost a little momentum, and the 06 took it. And I think the 48 of Knopf is like, go ahead, you try it.
Oh yeah. I assume the 2 of them are probably, they're definitely working together. I don't know if we're going to see any fancy 2-tire or no-tire strategies tonight, but they might surprise us.
Sumter in the wall in front of him in that good-looking car. At least on this side, it looks good. I'm not sure the other side looks so great.
Yeah, it's kind of a fun purpley blue teal color. Yeah, pretty neat looking. I'll tell you though, the numbers kind of get lost in the crowd. At least the one on the hood or the one on the roof. I barely can see that thing.
As they burn through 1 and 2 here. Working
Well,
lap.
Jacob Quill.
Lap 104. We're past halfway, so only about 80 laps left in this race.
Yeah, I'll tell you, for a long, grueling race, it's kind of going by pretty quick, mainly because of the lack of caution. So, I mean, hats off to everybody right now. They're doing a great job just keeping it clean. Even though we've been seeing a lot of wall taps and whatnot, they're doing a pretty good job. But I don't know, Jacob Quill, I'm almost kind of done talking about him right now. He's got an 8-10 second lead over Nick Elfert, and he just continually just extending that lead lap by lap. So, I don't know. Do we even need to continue to talk to him maybe until this race is over?
We'll
I don't know if anybody else has got anything for him.
We'll
we will talk. Well, talk about him is what I'm saying. He is on rails tonight, and yeah, I don't think anybody's got anything for him right now. Sad to say, but
what a camera! We got a camera right in the middle of turn 1 and 2 here. We're looking at, and every time I go to it, there's sparks flying. Right there on the wall. So these guys giving it everything they got right now.
Well, yeah, some of these guys got their cars a little low, and I don't know if it's the different package, and supposedly getting a bit of a new package. We might not see it at next week's race, but in 2 weeks, these guys might be dealt a different set of cards within this car with an iRacing update. So we'll see what happens.
Do you have some insider information? I don't know.
I don't, but you never know what iRacing may or may not do. So,
yeah, we got to fight Duranko trying to hold off Jamie Knopf and Ray Lane right there. Actually, Ray Lane's not. No, that's the 4. But we got lap cars mixed in everywhere.
Oh yeah. Yeah, right now, J.C. Evans still actually has got that lucky dog. He's the only car showing right now a lap down. With Wayne Grossi being the last car on the lead lap. Let's see where Jacob Quill is in comparison. Jacob Quill's got about a quarter of a track on Wayne Grossi right now. Wayne's got a little bit more fight left in him right now until Jake gets to him. And yeah, I think I'm looking at chat too. Keith Hume and Aaron Satcher both. I think they agree that the 15 is pretty hooked up right now. He's I don't know if anybody else has got anything for him.
Jeremy Sumter currently running 4th. Daniel Simmons racing Alex Murphy, who gets the wall into turn 1. And right behind him is the 2 of Duranko, who's managing some lap traffic here. Oh, what in the world is the 4 doing right there?
Looks like he was trying to. He didn't look like he was in the spot he wanted to be in, and he was trying to get out of the way. And now would be the time to kind of let Jamie go by.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's. And honestly, just not impressed.
I'm sure Jamie's probably not too happy either.
Oh, the 33 of Tracy spins off the backstretch. Caution is out.
Oh, man.
Several laps down, spins off turn 2. Caution is out.
Looked like he got a little help from Ray Lane. I don't know if Jeff or if Ben was just a little off pace there, but.
Well, he had been racing with Ray Lane for a while, but Ray is on the lead lap and Ben several laps down. And just wonder if finally he had enough. I don't know. Some of these lap cars, man. Let's see what happens.
There definitely is a little bit of etiquette, especially at this place for lap down cars.
I don't think that was the 41. Looks like the 33 was loose off the corner before the 41 got there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he did get a little bit of a. I think the 33 had to check up because he wasn't going to make the corner.
That's kind of what it looked like. He did look like he maybe had a little boggle, and then checked up a hair. All right, well, Unfortunately, though, I still don't think this puts anybody in a proper pit window. So it's probably going to still need to get at least one more round of pits here. Even though I can imagine everybody's coming in for pits right now. Wayne Grossi's happy because he's able to stay on the lead lap. Some of those guys that did take the waiver on are going to be able to be on the same tire strategy now. J.C. Evans is getting the lucky dog. So we got a couple guys that are probably pretty happy about that caution.
Yeah, it's going to put 23 cars on the lead lap.
Yep.
This time Quill's able to hang on to the lead. Jeff Chandler racing. Oh. Jacob Quill. Penalty. Pit road. Major developments for our leader. Not sure if it was speeding or what.
I'm hearing over the radio that, yes, he did. He got caught for speeding.
Major implications. We'll see if he can rebound from this and how far he can get. But, man, that's going to be a lot of positions lost. All the way to the tail end, too. Behind lap cars, behind everybody. And with how many cars we still have running? Several cars still running.
Yeah. I'm looking at his speed, too. He did, I mean, obviously, the iRacing control got him. Yeah, he may have just hit 47 for us for a half a second. It was enough to say
exiting
nope.
Or entering?
It was entering. Well, hang on. I haven't got to his exit. Like I said, I'm replaying it. He's so close to the end, I can't imagine it was on exit. If it was on exit, he would be getting a drive-through under green. Yeah, no, it definitely was on entry.
All right, well, they are doubling up or getting ready for a restart here at Darlington. Things have kind of flipped on their head now. Your dominant car now goes to the tail end of the field, and that's going to hand the lead to Nick Alford, Jeff Chandler, Jeremy Sumter, Daniel Simmons, Alex Murphy, your top five.
And Jamie Knopf, Alan Duranko, Ray Lane, Tay McDonald kind of back in this, and Jeremy Burns is rounding out your top 10. I'm kind of waiting for Richie to maybe extend the caution like he has before. I haven't seen it yet.
Pace cars off for coming down to the restart. Nick Alford on the outside, Jeff Chandler on the inside. Getting ready for the green flag as Nick flashes out, but the green flag is out and we're racing.
Yeah, well, excuse me, Nick take the high line again, and yeah, they're able to get out there.
Side by side for third, Simmons on the outside of Sumter. Simmons has had a good car so far tonight. Backs off and allows Sumter to slide in. A lot of battling going on back there behind him.
Well, I think both Tracy Motorsports drivers know they got pieces under them now too, and they're all kind of giving a little gift with Jacob Quill that pit penalty. So they just got to maximize as much as they can out of it.
Zach Cooper having issues again. He's slow down there with the 12 of Fitzpatrick Sr. as well. Not sure what's going on with those guys, but they are crawling around the track right now.
Oh, we got a wreck. Down right by the start finish line.
TJ Bartell involved. Oh, big crash. Big damage as these guys come through as they're still wrecking. Hodge involved. Lane Allen involved. Caution is out.
Yeah, it looked like Lane and TJ.
Going back to our Best One Tire and Auto Care instant replay before Tony ruins it for everybody. Ooh, that's Lane and TJ getting tangled up. And then people just coming in after the fact. Let's look at that.
Yeah, TJ couldn't get woed down enough, kind of bounced back up the track.
See if see exactly what started this.
Looks like TJ just got a little tight coming out of the corner.
It looks like Lane maybe got a little loose. At the same time, together they go down the straightaway, and then TJ bounces back up in front of traffic, and then, Hodge just unable to dodge that. Hodge couldn't dodge.
And 4 kind of gets into Hodge as well. Not too much after effect though, but yeah, I have a feeling it's kind of ruined TJ's night. I don't think he's going to be able to recover from that. He's got major front end damage and rear end damage. Well, I can tell you right now, Jacob Quill's probably happy about that. He's able to work his way up to 15th spot, so he did make some moves. Starting 23rd, I want to say, on that restart. So he's able to kind of claw his way back up in there. Stuff like this is definitely going to help him. And again, though, I don't know, 62 laps. I don't think anybody still going to make it on fuel. So I don't see a lot of takers right now.
If they could do 70 before, how many laps
Well,
we
actually,
got green there?
Well, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we got 184, so actually it's more than 62 laps. It's like 66 laps. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a lot of takers right now, so I'm assuming that they probably cannot make it.
We're going to get doubled up for the restart here. Again, Alfred out front, Chandler second, Sumter third, Daniel Simmons in fourth, Jamie Knopf in fifth. You got Ray Lane, Alex Murphy, Jeremy Burns, Alan Duranco, and Tay McDonald making up your top 10 right now.
Yeah, a couple little shakeups in that top 10 from the last restart. Nick Alford, though, taking that outside line again. Yellow is not going to get extended for another lap. Looks to be.
Yeah, so TJ Bartell, one of your championship guys, one of your playoff guys, and he's involved in that. And he's going to have a hole to dig out of the next couple of races, and with Gateway and Bristol on tap, that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's still on pit road right now, probably severely damaged, along with Lane Allen as well.
All right, pace car's off. We got to get ready for the green flag here. Your leader starting on the outside, Jeff Chandler on the inside of Nick Alford, who is your leader. Through the restart is on, the green flag is on, and he takes off.
Lead car gets a great run as usual. Dives down and going in 1 and 2, and yeah, just something we've been seeing. A little shakeup though.
Who's that in the wall? Is that Daniel Simmons?
Yeah. Got a little loose going into turn 1 there, yeah. Got to check up a bit. Jamie Knopf, his teammate, gets right by him, though.
Watching the racing back here, they're close. Tay McDonald, Alan Duranco, side by side as they come on turn 4.
The one guy I'm watching right now is Jacob Quill, because I had seen him, even kind of blasting through the field from the last restart. He was making some low moves down the straightaway, just trying to get by some of these cars here. Kind of watching to see what he's going to do, slicing and dicing through this field. We know he's got the speed. He just needs the patience to kind of work his way back up there.
There he is behind Rig Guild there.
He definitely has a gaggle he's got to contend with right now. That's no lie.
EJ Luna right there. He's getting by right now. Now Rig Guild right in front of him. A couple guys in the wall in front of him as well. Tight racing off the corner. 3 wide down the backstretch.
Wow. I don't know how that's going to work.
Oh, it didn't work. It did not work. The 99 into the back of somebody there.
Yeah, Jacob Quill made some great move, though. He got really low on the track, saw that coming, and was able to kind of clear himself from that.
Alan Duranco paying the price back there, free falling through the field. Looks like Alan Duranco was the one he made contact with.
Yeah, wow. I don't know. I don't know if going 3 wide here is a good idea. Not even down the straightaways. All right, up front, though, Nick Alfred's got a half-second lead over Jeff Chandler. Again, Jeff Chandler just doing what he needs to do, just kind of holding strong in second. Jacob Quill, though, I still got an eye on him. He gets by Kevin Ruff now, too, so Jacob's up to 11th. Kevin Ruff right behind him, though. He just passed him. Kevin just taps the wall a little bit.
Yeah, Cavan the one making contact with the two of Tanaka there. Turning him sideways from the 3. That 3 wide actually 3. I mean, 2 wide is questionable at times around this track. 3 wides, right. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm always hesitant to even try 2 wide around here. Yeah, I don't know if a 3 wide is always a good move.
99 of Cavan Ruff just killed the wall off turn 2 there. It's got to be some damage for him as Ray Gill looks underneath him.
Yeah, he's definitely being, I wouldn't say aggressive, just I think the car is just really getting a little sloppy for him right now. And again, these guys in a pit, so they are on a little bit of a heat cycle with the tire as well. So I'm sure the cars are just not doing what they want to, or what they think they should be doing right now. And with the track getting a little cooler too, we're under full night right now.
And Grassi, pretty good hit down off turn 2. That's a good camera angle to see all that. Meanwhile, you're right. Nick Albert continues to lead over Jeff Chandler. Lead is up to about a half a second over Chandler. Jeremy Sumter in 3rd. But now he's got pressure from the 48 of Jamie Knopf behind him. And Daniel Simmons riding shotgun as they try to fight through the field.
Well, Jeremy's been, he's got them Tracy Motorsports guys on his rear. They've been on his rear now for probably the last 20, 30 laps here, it seems. And I just think the Tracy Motorsports guys, they just need a little bit of a long run to happen so they can maybe start making some moves here. Because we know they're both savers. We know they're good on the long run. But Jeremy's putting up a pretty good fight there, holding that third spot. Really not letting Jeff Chandler go either. He's got a 0.3 of a second deficit.
Touching the wall up the corner from the 52 of Sumter there. 48 right there trying to pounce. But you can see how loose they are through 3 and 4 there as they lap the 12 car of Fitzpatrick Sr.
Yeah, Papa Fitz got low and let these guys go by, so he did the right thing getting in the corner there, letting the leaders go. He's Papa Fitz, but he's probably around my age, so I don't know how I feel about that. But that's what Junior calls him, so we'll go with it. But man, yeah.
Off the corner there. Right on board with the 48, just kind of watching him. I think he's driving pretty conservative right now, trying to take care of the car. He probably can push a little harder, but you want to take care of that right side. Have something to fight with here towards the end as he touches the wall off the corner again. I'm just amazed at the amount of wall contact that this car is allowed.
Yes, agreed. Yeah, it is pretty wild that we haven't seen a lot of cars really affected by some of these taps. Yeah, the other thing we really haven't talked about too is some of these guys might actually be shifting out there too. So
they absolutely are. Every onboard I've heard, they're shifting at the start-finish line straight on.
Oh, okay.
On the front stretch for sure, and I'm pretty sure on the back stretch, unless they're staying in 5th through 1 and 2. Not really sure. We haven't been paying attention yet.
I guess it's second nature now in this car where it's so common that.
Oh, we got a wreck off turn 4. No caution yet. Wayne Grassi involved. Not sure who all was involved in that.
I'm looking at Wayne. He got kind of bad. I don't think Wayne actually had any contact there.
Fitzpatrick Sr. Let's go back and look and see what happened. I think through 3 and 4. Yep, he knocks the wall down in the middle of 3 and 4, sideways in front of the field. Ooh, who is that? Is that Alex Murphy that got into him?
Yes, it is.
Having such a great night.
And Brandon Fetterplace as well.
Jeez, no caution, but those guys are going to be in bad shape.
Yeah, that definitely hurt a couple of those playoff drivers right there. And it looks like Brandon Fetterplace actually got a little rear end damage from Wayne Grassi there.
Well, we got a couple of passes up here. Looks like the 06 of Daniel Simmons able to get by his teammate Jamie Knopf. He's going to try to start putting some pressure on Jeremy Sumter up there, running in a solid 3rd place finish, having a good run so far tonight. And all of those guys are starting to close in on the 31 of Jeff Chandler.
Yeah, that whole top 10 right now, that they've pretty much been very consistent and just kind of, running kind of a nice, tidy line, really, and really nobody's gotten away from each other. The only person that's really making any moves right now is Nick Alford. He's slowly extended his lead. Nothing like what we've seen with Jacob Quill, but going back to Jacob Quill, he's actually in that top 10. He's running ninth now, so he is slowly, methodically working his way back up front there.
Yeah, he's actually up to 8. Got by Tim McDonald, so eighth position. Yeah, he just makes it past there, but man, just kind of hit the wall there off turn 2. Got to be careful.
For sure. Well, and I'm sure
bad touch.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's got it in the back of his mind too. We do have one more set of pit stops coming, so he definitely does not want to be.
Sumter
speedy.
Loose again in front of everybody there. Causing some issues there as the 06 gets in the back of it, but does get by finally. Jamie Knopf now trying to find his way by. Actually, it brought the 41 of Ray Lane beside. Contact between Ray Lane and Ray Lane into the wall. Contact between him and the 31 of, I'm sorry, not
48.
31, the 48 of Jamie Knopf. Ray Lane, hard hit into the wall.
Actually, Jacob Quill got a little piece of the 41 as well.
He's going to try to bring it to pit road, but the thing will not turn. He does finally get it turned down there into the pit road.
Wow. That could have been a whole lot worse. Definitely with a lot of cars. I mean, man, we're seeing a lot of playoff drivers right now, too. I mean, what is that, 3 within the last 10 laps we've had major issues with?
Yeah, definitely.
Not good. I mean,
Quill hit the wall off 4 again, but he does get to the inside of the 48 of Jamie Knopf. Jamie's going to race him down in there. Side-by-side contact, just a little contact. There's a race of side-by-side off 2. Is that going to work? Oh, it's close.
There's a little contact there. I saw a little touchy-touch there.
That's Quill up to 5th, though. With all that action, it's brought Quill right back into it.
Yep. Looks like we have 44 to go. And I'm looking at Daniel Simmons. Daniel Simmons really trying to start to work on Jeff Chandler right now.
He's starting to really close in on that 31 of Chandler. I'm sure Simmons would love a win here. Not to have to worry about Gateway. Not have to worry about Bristol coming up. Lock himself in and move on.
Right now, I can't help think about our counterpart that I know he's out there watching. I don't know how drunk he is, but he's probably watching a lot of this content about some of these cars that are in the playoffs, and he's probably smiling that his missing tonight is probably not going to hurt him that bad.
You're not able to capitalize.
No.
We've seen that Sumter machine really loose on these long runs.
Right, and I think that's kind of what the Tracy boys were trying to wait for, just to kind of capitalize. I mean, you can see Daniel right now; he's really on Jeff's tail right now. So getting ready to make that pass. Well, that's going to be a tough battle because we know Jeff's good on the long run as well. So they got to keep thinking though that Jacob Quill is only 2 cars behind them as well. So. And Jacob's he's looking pretty calm right now. He is cool, collected, just kind of methodically working through the field here. And he's got, even though he had a bad speedy penalty, he's had pretty good luck at dodging some of those wrecks, especially starting all the way back in 23rd from that penalty. So he's working his way up. And he's still got plenty of time to get back up there, but obviously the laps keep ticking away. And we still got pit stops.
42 laps to go here, 41 laps to go now. And Darlington. So that's all we have left here. And you're right. I believe they're going to have to make one more pit stop. Not for much fuel, but for a little fuel.
Well, and that's depending on, if they want to split that stay or they want to split that final run. The way the cars have been, too. I mean, do you want to chance it with, we already saw that before the stage where the caution came out, trapped a lot of cars lapped down. it's definitely a gamble tonight.
So this is
I don't want to be in that position.
I was going to say, this is your opportunity. If you're running 5th to 10th or something like that, and you want to throw a Hail Mary, if you're not in the playoffs, not here for points, this is your chance. Get in the pits, get those fresh tires, get out to a lead so that when these guys pit, they have to run you down. Use those fresh tires a little bit longer. This is an opportunity for strategy some of these guys could play as the 06 of Simmons makes the pass on the 31 of Jeff Chandler, so moves Simmons up into P2. But yeah, this is definitely an opportunity for some of these guys to hit pit road early. Get those tires, use them up, get out there, and try to make something out of this race.
Yeah, it just who's going to actually do it, and how many nails they're going to have left after biting them after they get down there and do it. It's a tough call. I definitely do not want to be on the box or making those decisions tonight, but we're gonna see how this does play out.
Races for third right now. Jeff Chandler trying to hang on. You got Jeremy Sumter, and here comes the Jacob Quill machine on the outside of Sumter through 1 and 2. It's tight.
Man, he threaded that needle. Yeah.
Oh, and he knocks the wall down off too a little bit too there.
Wow. And here comes Jimmy Knauf under Sumter, trying to make that pass down 3 and 4. Side by side. It looks like Jeremy's going to have a little momentum on the outside. Jamie's probably going to give it another round here coming into 1 and 2.
Battle for third, battle for fifth. Right here on your screen.
Well, I'm watching Daniel Simmons now, too. Daniel Simmons is actually closing in a little bit on Nick Alford. Will Daniel be able to get to Nick before Jacob Quill does? Because Jacob Quill just slotted himself into third. He just got by Jeff Chandler.
Jeff Chandler pulls low to let the 15 go. Also letting the 53 go.
Yeah, Jeff kind of laying back right now.
I'm not sure if the plan was to let the 53 go there, but I think he pulled over to let the 15 go, and the 53 filled the gap there. Oh, the 53 hits the wall off the corner. Again, Sumter.
Here comes Jamie now. Jamie's working on Jeff Chandler. Going right by him. Made that easy.
Yeah, Jamie's like, you let those guys go. Let me go after.
I don't know. I think I don't know if the car just fell off. He is falling fast.
He is back to 6th. Alex Murphy in 11th back here fighting with Kevin Ruff, it looks like. He's going to get that pass done.
Yeah, Jeff Chandler's got Jeremy Burns now on his outside. Like Jeremy's going to have that momentum. Yeah, Jeremy's going by Jeff now too. Man, Jeff is he might just not have the long run car. I mean, he was able to hold up there pretty good for a while.
He is one I would kind of consider like ducking the pits. Get those tires. Obviously, you're not working right now. Come to the pits, get your tires.
Well, you got you got 34 laps to go. So yeah, I mean, you definitely got enough laps right now. If you're going to do it, you can maybe, make something happen. We do got a pit road guy coming in right now. I'm going to look to see who it is.
Mark Gross on pit road.
Okay. Yeah, that's Gross. Correct.
Daniel Simmons starting to close in on our leader, though. He's catching Nick Alford at a great pace. Quill's catching both of them as well. So our lead fight's starting to tighten up. Question is, though, when do they pit? When do they stop? Do they stop?
Yeah, well, yeah. Don't put all that voodoo on me right now. I don't know. I'd imagine they're going to have to stop, but we've seen weirder things happen. The last time anybody pitted, or at least Jacob Quill, he pitted on lap 113. So that means he would have to get at least 73 laps out of his tank to make it happen. They did have one caution, so he was probably able to.
So we saved a little bit. If they could go 70 laps before. Here comes their lead, though. Lead battle, the 09 or 06 of Daniel Simmons to the inside of Nick Alford. Nick hanging tough on the outside there, but flashing. Nick in the wall a little bit. Simmons to the point.
Yeah, he was able to make that work in 1 and 2. Took that point. Unfortunately, Jacob Quill is right there. Man, they're on their blanket, top 3 right now. within not even a half a second of each other. You can see Jacob too. Compared to Nick Alford right now, he's definitely backing up his corner a little bit, getting into one real light, and just kind of. He's definitely got a great exit.
Yeah, touched the wall a little bit off turn 2 there. Going to use the high side 2, 3, and 4. Trying to get a run on the outside of Nick Alford. He does get there as they're side by side heading into turn 1.
Man, he's been threading that needle like that a lot tonight, and it's amazing that he's been able to make it work as consistently as he has. The law of averages are going to say, though, it's not going to work all the time. But he's been pretty lucky so far.
I guess you saw Jamie Knopf hit the wall a little bit off turn 4. Number 6 and Daniel Simmons continue to lead. Quill now in second. As we're getting down to it.
Yeah, and Quill has pulled about a 10th on Daniel Simmons right now. So, Jacob, we know he's got a fast car, and he's definitely showing it. But Daniel's looking pretty strong as well, so he's not making it super easy for him right now. But again, when are these guys coming in for pits? Are these guys coming in for pits?
Coming to lap 158. Start on 158, racing to 184. When do they stop? Do they stop? When we start seeing our lead cars start to peel off the pit, I guess we'll know our answer.
Yeah, well, with them shifting too, some of these cars, they might be able to keep in a 5th gear and save a little bit of fuel. I don't know. This car is so foreign to me, and probably you as well, just because we don't drive it anymore, and we don't really know what to say. But they the drivers out there, they always seem to find a way, and they keep us on our toes up here for sure.
I'll tell you, Daniel Simmons is doing a good job. He's kind of maintained the lead here with the 15 of Quill.
We got a yellow.
Oh, we got a caution. Alex Murphy involved in this caution. Sideways on the front stretch, like another car involved there too. Oh.
Well, I'm not going to give it away, but Brandon Fetterplace was involved as well.
Go back to our Best One Tire Auto Care Instant Replay as Tony ruins it for everyone. Ooh, up the track. Brandon Fetterplace into Alex Murphy. And around he goes.
I'm going to start everyone with spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Or you could just wait till we do the replay. Off turn 4.
True.
And around he goes off the 34's front bumper. Now, I got to wonder if something transpired through 3 and 4 to cause that to happen. No, it looks like he was just... Oh, it looks like Alex is up the track, coming off the corner. Yeah. Kind of the same thing we saw with Lane and TJ.
Well, and Alex did a good job keeping it off the wall, too. So, and everybody did a good job of, missing Alex as well. So,
boy, it was a close call there when he tried to get it going. He slid sideways right in front of the field.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so pit stops now. Once again.
Yeah, for sure. We've got stops for sure. It looks like everybody's coming in.
Ooh, we got, we have some 2 tires?
I'm going to have to go through the field here, and yeah.
Sumter,
sure.
Burns, and Gilbert up to the front.
JP, or not JP, or that's right. I'm thinking of, when you said Burns, I'm thinking of JP Burns from my truck series, but Jeremy Burns.
I have to ask Jeremy what his middle name is. Maybe it is JP. It's O. I do know it's O. Jeremy O. Burns.
Oh, okay.
You got a JP and a JO.
I'm looking right now. Okay, just trying to see who's taking 2, who's taking 4. The 52 has taken 2.
I gotta think the 90 and the 86 also took 2. Just
Travis
to gain
Gilbert.
the positions they did.
Travis Gilbert took 2. Jamie took 2.
Jamie Knopf.
Oh no, no, I'm sorry.
Jeremy?
The The 90 took 2, yes. Jeremy Burns took 2. Or no, Tay McDonald. No, yeah, Jeremy Burns took 2. There's so many red and black and white cars out there. It's really confusing me.
So the top 3 took 2 tires, and then you have Jacob Quill, Nick Alford. Daniel Simmons lost some positions. He's back to 7th.
Wonder if he repaired a little damage.
Well, I wonder if he took 4, and some of these other guys maybe took, like Tay McDonald, may have taken 2 to get up there.
Yes.
You got E.J. Luna in 8th, Jamie Knopf 9th, Kermit Henney in 10th, Jeff Chandler back to 11th. Pace car is off. Pace car lights are off anyway.
Well, everybody should have enough gas now, so it's probably not going to be an issue.
Here we go. 22 laps to the end, just like the end of the stage. Another 20-lap shootout for these guys. Jeremy Sumter on the front row with Jeremy Burns with 2 tires. Wait for the green. Green flag is out. And both those guys kind of spin their tires as they head off into turn 1.
Travis gave the 90 of the 90. Yeah, the 90 of Jeremy Burns in the push there.
All packed up as they head off turn 2.
Jeremy Burns got the point right now. We're looking at Jacob Quill. He's on the outside fighting for that 3rd spot right now against Travis Gilbert. Looks like he's going to take it.
3rd as he's on the back bumper of Sumter.
It's funny, he never actually did take the lead over Daniel Simmons, but with the pit cycle...
86 in the wall off turn 2. Travis Gilbert, hard hit into the wall.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the 2-tire strategy is probably going to work out for some of these guys. I don't know if they have the car to make that work. Especially, too, they already had a good 50 laps on the inside tires. Jake Quill up to 2nd right now.
3 wide action back there, but there was guys letting guys by. Oh, we see. Oh, and somebody turned the 48 on the backstretch. Big wreck. Oh. Tay McDonald involved. Wow. Big wreck as they head into turn 3. That is not looking good for Tay McDonald.
Man, that was bad.
A lot of cars involved. Alex Murphy involved. DJ Luna, Jamie Knopf, Kermit Henney. Ooh, the 48 can't even get going there in turn 3. So he toasted the pits. Man. Let's go back and look at our best one tired auto carry. Instant replay. Tay McDonald bounces off the wall, comes down, collects the 48, comes up, collects the 86, collects a few other cars. Oh, what a mess.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jamie got some major after wreckage. Definitely probably killed his car for the night.
He comes down and just turns the 48 up the track, collects the 86, and they just keep piling in there.
Wow.
Alex Murphy. Mark Guerrero thinking, no, he snuck by. And the culprit continues on. And that's the way it usually works.
That's pretty much always how it works.
All right, they're racing for a while here. In the 48, so racing to turn 1 and 2. Tight racing through 1 and 2. Up the track, and he's.
The one guy that was able to sneak through that was Jeff Chandler, so he's up to 8th right now. He just got some nose damage, but he was still kind of able to sneak through that. I'm just looking at guys that were still in the point in our championship position. We do got a couple new names though in the top 10. William Lark is up to 9th right now, shown in 9th. J.C. Evans, I mean, where did he come from? In 10th right now. He was a lap down not too long ago.
Yep, J.C. Evans in 10th in the 09. One of our playoff guys, William Lark, right there in 9th as well in the 24, having a good run so far. Yep. For his playoffs. He snuck through there, is able to grab a few spots. That's the way it always kind of works. Some bad guys, some guys having a bad night, and some guys able to capitalize and have a good night.
Well, I'm looking at William Lark's car right now too. He doesn't have a scratch on it. I mean, he's been taking care of the thing all night. He's got a. Hey, if he can walk away out of this with a top 10 tonight, that's good points night for him. Again, with a lot of the playoff guys having some issues tonight, you definitely want to capitalize, and that's exactly, William did exactly what William's got to do tonight. I'm sure he'll take a top 10.
See what happens here on the front row. Jeremy Burns with his old tires on the inside, or with 2 tires. You got Jacob Quill on the outside, who's been quick all night. In the second row, you got Jeremy Sumter and Daniel Simmons. As they come to the restart zone, getting ready for the restart. Green flag is out. Jeremy gets a great jump. It's going to lead him into turn 1.
Kind of gets up in that outside line again and get the run into 1 there. Jacob Quill wasn't having it though. Gets underneath him.
Oh, he's tight coming off turn 2. Jeremy Burns in the wall. Quill to the lead. Here comes Jeremy Sumter looking underneath the 90-3. Oh,
Jeremy, get tight! Wow.
All right, Daniel Simmons trying to work by Jeremy Burns now.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Daniel's got a great long run car, but unfortunately, we just don't have the laps right now. We're almost at 13 laps to go, 14 to go.
90 off the wall again. Yeah. 14 laps to go here.
Unfortunately, some of these cars, though, with the 2-tire strategy, they're having a struggle holding on here. Then you got the guys with 4, and they're trying to get by these guys. Nick Alford, Jeff Chandler right now are side by side.
Oh, Nick into the wall there.
Fight going into 3rd right now. Ooh. Nick again in the wall. Yeah, Nick looked a little loose there. A little more contact between the two of them coming out of 4. Wow.
Nick in the wall again through 1 and 2.
I'll tell you,
it looks like he's. I'm gonna say that for off air.
Yeah, it's he's tight up there. It is tight up there, but man. He was able to get by Jeff though. Now Jeff's under fire with Ray Gill. Yeah. Ray Gill's another one too. It just kind of shows up towards the end of these things, and there he is, running 8th right now.
He had a good run last week. He's showing up again this week in 8th spot right now. Jeff Chandler right in front of him, 7th. Nick Alford, 6th.
Kevin Ruff kind of back up in the top 10 as well, so running 9th. He's had kind of an up and down all around, and then Alan Duranco even right behind him in the top 10. One guy kind of surprised me, though, William Lark falling all the way to 14th right now. So, Alan Duranco gets a little loose. I don't know if he had help there.
Yeah, he's off the pace, off the backstretch. Those guys go by. Wayne Grassi and Alex Murphy side by side into 3.
Yeah, he tapped the wall and just got him loose. Man, he lost a lot of spots.
Tim McDonald getting all he can tonight. He probably won't be getting any next week.
Yeah, he's door to door right now with Wayne Grassi. He's able to get by Wayne now. Oh, no, I was a little behind there. Sorry about that. Jacob Quill, though, 1 second lead over second, Jeremy Sumter. Daniel Simmons working on Jeremy, though, as we speak. Daniel definitely looks like he's got a little bit faster of a car. I don't know if he's got enough laps to close that deal for second, but he's getting there. He's definitely working it.
Was Sumter one of the ones that took 2, or did he take 4 tires?
I'm going to go back and look, but I believe he was a 4-tire taker.
Okay. I was really impressed with him hanging in here with those 2 tires, but I think he's got 4 freshies here. We've seen him really loose through 3 and 4 on the longer run, so we'll see if he can hang on here as Daniel Simmons really starting to put the pressure on him as they head into turn 1.
Well, I went and looked. Jeremy did only take 2. So,
he's loose again. And now into the wall is the 06 is going to get by him finally.
Wow. Yeah, the 06 really didn't have any place to go when Jeremy hit the wall there, and it kind of got loose, and it's all right, though. Daniel was able to kind of clear him, and it didn't really hurt either one. I mean, it was kind of inevitable. I kind of figured Daniel was going to eventually get there.
6 laps ago, that's pretty much put a nail in the coffin for him catching Jeremy with Jacob Quill without a caution. But Simmons up to 2nd, Jeremy Sumter back to 3rd, Jeremy Burns back there on those 2 tires in 4th, Travis Gilbert in 5th.
That's the only thing Daniel could probably be looking forward to right now is maybe a caution if he wants a chance at that lead. But I don't know. I don't see it happening. We got 4 to go, 5 to go.
5 laps to go.
But all kinds of mix-up. Travis Gilbert worked his way back up to 5th right now, so he's able to capitalize.
Daniel Simmons in the wall off turn 2. That's going to allow Jeremy Sumter right back on his back bumper.
Wow. And I'm really surprised some of these 2 tire cars are actually hanging in there, like Travis Gilbert, like Jeremy Sumter, I believe Jeremy Burns as well. All 2 tire takers that last stop, making it work out there. Good track position. Definitely looks like top 10 for these guys tonight. So it was good strategy.
These guys using every bit, hitting the wall, knocking it down. The 21's going to cede a position to Alex Murphy. Alex is up to 9th.
Yeah, I'm kind of watching Daniel Simmons right now. And man, the car, I think he's got a little bit of damage.
Yeah, I mean, he slowed way down when he hit the wall off, too. I'm pretty sure he's got some damage. It's backed him right up to Jeremy Sumter and Jeremy Burns.
Yeah, he is fighting for every inch that car's got left in him. He is definitely under fire right now. But I'll tell you, Jeremy Sumter, he's got a lot of company behind him, too. So he's probably looking out the rear window more than he's looking out the front window. There he goes. Yeah, Burns is on the attack right now.
Yeah, he backs off, tries to get a run. Burns up the track.
Nick Alford and Jeff Chandler. No, that was Kevin Ruff and Jeff Chandler.
They continue on.
And had some contact. He got Jeff pretty sideways there.
Sumter trying to hang on against Burns. Caution. We got a car around Brian Dixon.
I'm not seeing the yellow yet. Are you sure?
Oh, sorry, white flag.
Oh.
That's a different color. White flag is up for Jacob Quill. Sorry, guys. I got all excited there. But Jacob Quill up to a 5.5-second lead over second place. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Up against the wall still. Coming off turn 4, it's going to be Jacob Quill taking home the win here at Darlington.
Man, impressive run for him tonight.
Daniel Simmons hangs on to fight for 3rd. It's going to be Jeremy Sumter over Jeremy Burns. And then Travis Gilbert finishing up in 5th.
Yeah, I didn't even realize we had a Jeremy battle for 3rd there, but I guess Jeremy won.
No, Jacob won.
Well, Jeremy won the Jeremy battle. Man, what a crazy night. I tell you, every week these guys, they impress us, keep us guessing, and, just some good hard racing out there, and just pretty wild.
We talked about this being a longer race. This is not turned out to be the longer races. With a few cautions we've had, we kind of burned through it. Race over. Your winner tonight, the Darlington Southern 250, goes to Jacob Quill. Let's look at our finishing order here. So Jacob Quill.
Go ahead.
You done? You ready?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, good. Jacob Quill with the win tonight in the number 15 Chevrolet takes home the win. Daniel Simmons is going to come home P2 in the 06. Third place is going to be the 52 of Jeremy Sumter. Fourth place for the 90, that is Jeremy Burns. Travis Gilbert brings it home in fifth in the number 86. Nick Alford into sixth spot. Kevin Ruff is going to finish up in seventh in the number 99. Alex Murphy in eighth. Tay McDonald ninth. Ray Gill rounds out your top 10th. Jeff Chandler in 11th. With Wayne Grossi 12th. 13th is going to go to Brian Messer. 14th for William Lark. And 15th is going to be Alan Duranko.
All right, J.C. Evans, 16th. Martin Grove, 17th. Brandon Fetter placed 18th. Robert Fitzpatrick Jr., 19th. Papa Fitz, 20th. Lane Allen, 21st. Christopher Harrison, 22nd. T.J. Bartel, 23rd. Kermit Henn, 24th. E.J. Luna, 25th. Jamie Knopf, 26th. Brian Dixon, 27th. Ray Lane, 28th. Alexander Hodge, 29th. Tommy Carroll Jr., 30th. Zach Cooper, 31. John Connor, 32. Ben Tracy, 33, Michael Blackner, 34, and Cameron Albertson round up your 35-car field tonight. And I was going to say, it was long on the clock, but it really didn't feel long in the booth.
Long in the tooth, in the booth.
The booth, right.
Well, we're going to come back. We'll talk to our top three finishers, get their take on tonight's race. We'll wrap up the action here at Darlington Raceway. We'll do all that when we get back from our commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
We are Best One.
The best tires.
The best customer service.
The best automotive service.
The best team.
And the best customers. You see, Best One isn't just our name, it's who we are. Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Back at Darlington Raceway here, finishing up the Darlington Southern 250 for the Victory Fuel Cup Series here at Full Throttle Sim Racing and here on Full Throttle Television. So we're going to kick it over to our post-race show presented by Victory Fuel. Remember, Victory Fuel, use code FTSR for 10% off your order at drinkvictory.com. You got swag, you got different gear you can get. And definitely want to get some of that Victory Fuel electrolyte flavored water. It's really good stuff. 3 flavors for you to choose from: Lucky Lemon, Throttle Punch, and Purple Potion. So definitely check them out. drinkvictory.com, code FTSR for 10% off your order. Let's see if we can find our top 3 finishers here tonight, starting with our third place finisher, newcomer to league, Jeremy Sumter. Let's bring him up. Jeremy, congratulations, man. Third place finish here tonight. It was a hard fought battle out there for sure, though. We saw you had some struggles with your car at times with it, kind of wanting to step out through 3 and 4, but otherwise, man, brings it home to a podium finish, man. Congrats.
I appreciate it. Car was a little wild, but it came down.
Yeah, definitely a hard to handle track out there. It looks like you really had it dialed in pretty good for a short run. But I really want to know the two-tire call there at the end, man. Is that something that you guys have tried? Did you know that going in that was going to be the call to kind of make it work and hang out there to try to get some track position, or was that kind of an unknown?
That was an accident. I set the two tires because of incident that happened earlier, and then I forgot to set it back. But it actually would have worked out. And then once we did the takeoff, foot slips right off the pedal, and I got to get right back on it.
All right. Well, little struggles in the car as well as outside the car, it looks like. So, man, yeah. I mean, listen, it worked out for you, though. You were able to get that track position and hang on there. We had a couple of restarts there at the end. Man, it's dicey out there. We talked about how tough this track is, trying to get the tire grip, trying to get the car to hook up, and a pretty long race out there as well. So kind of talk through the struggles of trying to get a hold of this track in this car.
You know, I just came back from a year break, and this new car, it's a tough one. Like when Daniel came up on me in 1 and 2, that air push just knocked me sideways. And that's one of my biggest things. Even on it's really bad on this track. Someone comes up on your rear in the corner, and it just wants to let go.
Yeah, definitely saw that a few times tonight with a lot of different guys. You get right there on that back bumper, and it just wants to come around. So, great job hanging on to it, though, man. Come on again with the third place finish. Congrats once again on that. I'm going to throw the mic to you and let you do your shout outs and your sponsor plugs.
Oh man, I don't even know yet. Racing Whom Racing right now, who I joined the team with. So, and Team Watson for the setups, of course. Kenny always gives me something good to go. And that's about it. And I appreciate, you guys in this league. That was a good race, real good race.
All right. Well, there's your third place finish tonight. Mr. Jeremy Sumter getting it done. Jeremy, we'll see you next week as we head to Gateway.
All right. Oh, that's going to be a tricky one.
Absolutely.
Trickier than this.
Have a good one.
We'll see.
Much trickier.
All right. We'll see you next week. Thanks again.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to throw it over to our second place finisher, Tony. I think you're standing by with the 06 of Daniel Simmons.
Daniel, second place again, man. You had a pretty good car there, long run. I was kind of surprised that Tracy's teammates didn't do some of the two-tire strategy we normally see, but towards the end of that, it looked like you needed all four, huh?
Yeah, it was brought up. It was discussed there, but I mean, I felt like I was just kind of racing the track all night and really wasn't worried, just trying to keep my nose clean. So I was like, I'm going with 4 and I'm just going to ride and see what happens. So it worked out for the best, I guess.
Well, yeah, you guys were kind of up and down all night. I mean, the whole team, rather. I mean, even Ben was looking pretty good early on as well. And yeah, it just we were kind of wondering with some of that pit strategy, and when we saw you take the 4, like I say, yeah, you were doing what you needed to do tonight, and kept the car pretty clean. Got a little rough there towards the end, though. So, I mean, I don't know. Did you think you had anything for Jacob there? I mean, anybody on the team had any idea? I mean, I know even Jamie was running up there pretty close to him early on as well.
No, we felt like he was going to be the one to beat for sure. I felt like I was going to be okay before the last caution come out. I mean, he got the second right there, and he kind of gained on me a little bit, and I kind of went a little harder and pulled back away from him. So I thought I was going to be pretty good. It was still going to come down to the wire between me and him for sure. But I don't know, man. Just that caution just kind of killed me, and then I got together with Jeremy right there and got a good bit of damage on the front end. So I was just kind of holding on for about the last 5 laps, but was able to come home with a pretty good points night, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely great for the points night. And yeah, we definitely saw that little contact too. We knew you were kind of catching them. I mean, Jeremy only took 2 anyway, and we knew with your 4 and a kind of a little bit of a long run chops, we kind of thought saw you eventually taking over second. But yeah, you probably didn't take over second the way you planned to take over second, and yeah, it did hurt you. But hey, you still got that second and a good points night. And I don't know, floor is yours. Thank your sponsors and whoever else you want to thank.
I just got to thank Ben and Jamie, my teammates there. Like I said, if it wasn't for them, they get me up to speed pretty quick right here because I don't get to race during the week or anything like that. So they got they got an hour each night to train me up right before these races. So got to thank those guys and thank you guys for putting on this great league.
Well, congratulations on your second, and yeah, you definitely got a good support team with Ben and Jamie. So you guys, we talk about you every week, and there's a good reason for the team effort. And again, congrats on second, and yeah, we'll see you next week at Gateway.
Thank y'all.
All right, we got Jacob Quill and Brody Hanna, our winner.
Yeah, I'm standing here in Victory Lane down here in Darlington. With the 15 of Jacob Quill. Jacob, congratulations on the win, man, tonight. It was not quite as straightforward as probably you'd hoped, but had a little issue on pit road had to come back from. But nevertheless, at the end of the night, you were able to come back through the field, get back to the front, and take on the victory here tonight. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. It was a great car. That's all I'll say. I think this is literally, if I'm not exaggerating, this is one of the best setups I've ever driven on this service. So my guys at Precision Speed Solutions really hit me up really well today, and it was a really fast car, and I was really excited for that.
It definitely looks hooked up for sure. It did not seem to waver at all in the long runs. We saw some of the other guys kind of struggling with handling on the long runs, but it seemed like the longer you went, the better the thing was, at least compared to the competition. So just talk about your night, though. The stage was pretty straightforward. Then you had that issue on pit road. You had to go to the back, fight through the field, and you were really patient coming through the field from what we could see, just trying to pick your way through traffic there. Talk about how tough, you got the challenge of the track, and then you add on the challenge of traffic and trying to race people while you're trying to race the track. Just talk about your night and your struggles there.
Yeah, well, I didn't really have much struggles except for the pit road issue, but I mean, it was just hooked up. I mean, traffic, obviously the dirty air on this car is it's going to be terrible no matter what kind of setup you got. Even if you set the thing up really loose to the point where you can't handle it on your own, you're still going to struggle in the dirty air. So, I mean, you just got to find a way to navigate that as best as you can. And I definitely was just taking my time throughout most of this race, just saving tire, just trying to navigate my way through, especially after that speeding penalty there. It was actually pretty straightforward. It was just run some consistent laps, try not to get into the wall too much, which I kind of failed at that at times. But that dirty air will just take you the front nose of your car and put it at the wall, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah,
but it's tough.
Yeah, I was gonna say this track is tough to. I mean, you're right up against the wall at so many points of this track, and it's so narrow, especially on the exit of some of the corners. It's hard to navigate this track and stay off that wall. I mean, it's just right there. You can reach out and touch it basically. So, again, congrats. I'm gonna throw it over to Tony there and let Tony. I'm sure he has some input.
Well, yeah, I just want to congratulate you on your win. It was a masterful win. Yeah, the car definitely looked hooked up tonight. Even despite some of the wall taps we were seeing, you kept the car straight and fast and clean. And it was just a great night tonight for you. So what do you got for next week for Gateway?
Hoping something fast. I mean, we'll see. Some weeks we're not necessarily bad, but there's always things to improve. But we definitely started this week off pretty strong, and we just improved on it the entire time. So an A Open tonight did not go as planned, I don't think, for a lot of our drivers. So, but that was I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping to break some speed. We'll see. I don't know.
All right, man. Well, congratulations once again on the win tonight. Coming back after a little hiatus back in the league and straight to the front. So congratulations. We'll see you next week, though, at Gateway. See if you can go 2 for 2.
Thank you.
All right, there's your winner tonight. The 15 of Jacob Quill gets it done tonight here at Darlington Raceway, the Southern 500 in the books. And Tony, it was actually a pretty good race out there. There was a lot of good racing out there. It's a tough track to run side by side, but we saw a good bit of side by side racing. A lot of, we saw a little calamity, as you can pretty much expect at a track that's so tight like this. But overall, I think it was a pretty good race.
we saw a lot of calamity tonight, and yeah, a lot of guys get caught up, a lot of points battle shakeups. It was a great race, though. I mean, yeah, it was. I'll be honest. If it wasn't for his pit road penalty, I mean, I think it would have probably been a little bit more boring than not. So, I mean, kudos for him to speed on pit road to make it a little bit more interesting for the rest of us out there. But man, it was a pretty good race tonight. Again, yeah, every week these guys seem to surprise us with some fun on track action. And again, we did not get disappointed again this week.
Absolutely. Another great race in the books. The Southern 500 in the books. Jekyll Quill, your winner. First round of the playoffs done. As we head to Gateway next week, you can catch all the action right here on Full Throttle Television next Monday night, 9 p.m. We'll be live from Worldwide Technology Raceway up in where's that? Where's Gateway?
It is in Iowa.
It's not in Iowa. No, it's not in Iowa. It's Gateway, St. Louis. St. Louis.
Oh, so that's right. Yeah, Missouri.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll be live here on Full Throttle Television next Monday night, 9 p.m. Also catch us this coming Wednesday. The trucks are first to duel on here on this week. So they'll be actually at the old Atlanta track. I'm looking forward to that. Tony, you'll be in the race for that one too. So that should be a lot of fun. Trucks as they head to the old Atlanta track. We'll see who can get it done for their second race of the playoffs and see who can make their way through the playoffs there as well. It'll be here Wednesday night, 9 p.m. here on Full Throttle Television as well. Well, that's going to do it for us here from Darlington Raceway for Full Throttle Television. Everybody, Full Throttle Sim Racing, and everybody watching out there. Hope you guys had fun. For Tony Solari, my name's Brady Hanna. We'll see you Wednesday night right here on Full Throttle TV.